This is Resonance of Fate, a game I just decided to start playing maybe 2 or 3 days ago. But now I'm actually starting to sit down and do it seriously. I've been playing about 3 or so hours of it. I think it'll figure out for certain around here. It's about 3.5 hours. So now at a point, I think I'm happy enough to sit down and talk about the game a bit, my initial impressions about this game. It's not what you would expect from an RPG. It's not really turn-based. Not really turn-based at all. It's actually much more real-time strategy. I've had some people say it's similar to Valkyria Chronicles, but I actually haven't really played that game. And if I'm lucky, I'll actually get jumped before I get back to the city. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get jumped regardless. Just so I can show off some of the battles. The battle system here. I'm still very, very early in the game. I'm in the first act. I just completed the prologue, and I'm sort of getting a hang of everything, all of the systems. Not all of it yet, though. I think I'm still too early in the game for some of this, but... Can I get jumped? Come on, I want a random encounter. Oh, well. So the game takes place on this giant thing called Bezel City, which is like kind of like a cross between a space elevator and, well, it's kind of like a space elevator where people are just living on all these tiers. So when I'm in the city, it sort of reminds me of a lot of other Japanese RPGs. But when you're out there, it's completely different, and I'd love to really show you exactly what that's like, but I had the misfortune of not really getting attacked. Advance to the next chapter. No, let's not do that then. Oh, there's a bestiary here. It shows me all the cool stuff. This is very, very unusual in that Resonance of Faith revolves around using firearms instead of swords. That's very unusual considering it's a Japanese RPG, but this is actually a very, very cool take on it. Using ranged weaponry, because you'd figure that in a lot of these cases, that's kind of how a lot of battles would go down nowadays, at ranges of a couple hundred yards, not exactly in spitting distance. So I commend Resonance of Fate for being different, for not exactly fitting with the mold there. It's kind of like a glossed over gem. So let's see, Y opens up the menu so I can see all this stuff. So everyone is equipped with a firearm. So let's see, Vacheron is armed with a 1911, 45 auto. Zephyr has a MP5, it's an SMG5, but it's an MP5. Let's see. So it's an MP5. I want to say it's an MP5K, but it doesn't have a foregrip. Does it matter if it has a foregrip or not of an MP5K? So yeah, everyone has all these weapons, and it sort of works kind of like Deus Ex in a way, where you have a set amount of room where you can mess around with your weapons and add some stuff. Like little tiny Beretta, 1911, and your good old-fashioned German machinery. In addition, everyone can get items like grenades and stuff like that. Zephyr, the guy who mostly has the submachine gun, can use special ammunition to get the drop on an enemy. Let me talk a little bit about the damage system and how that works, in that there's two types of damage in the game. The first of which is known as scratch damage. Now, scratch damage is temporary damage. And what I mean by that is that when you damage an enemy, it comes back. And it'll recover over time. And the second type of damage is direct damage, which is something that directly attacks HP. Now, typically, handguns will damage directly a character's health, and submachine guns, in this game calls it machine guns, will deal scratch damage. The trick is how to use both those types of damage types together to cause a hell of a lot of damage. So I don't need to buy any of that right now. Let's see. Can I buy this? So it's a SIG. SG P226. It's a P226 that they're selling right here. For, yeah, quite a lot of money. How does it compare with what I've got here? So charge time of 15. fire rate of 52, accuracy 89. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can actually compare weapons. Can I actually buy... here we go. Rookie sights, rookie grips. I'll buy the grips.
Thanks.
And I'll probably pick up a magazine as well.
Thanks.
Okay, so let's go outside. It's actually, so I was saying before, is that using both scratch and direct damage in tandem with one another is what's going to make the difference in the battle. So that's where the strategy comes in, where Zephyr will come and spray a guy with his MP5s, and Vacheron will come in and hit him with the 1911, and all that together will actually cause the damage to amplify. Oh wow, I can actually do all this stuff. So yeah, he's got a decent amount of stuff. So he's got a faster charge time. Let's see. The sight gives him faster charging time. The grip gives him higher rate of fire and higher accuracy. And the magazine naturally gives him more shots in an attack. Interesting. How much more weight can I fit on this? About 22 more pounds. 22 more pounds. Let's buy some more stuff. Why not? I got the cash. Where's that store? Like I said, I'm still early in the game, so when I have the opportunity to get
You can't afford it.
much more weapon, I didn't mean to do that.
You have to ask how much. You can't
Customize and add much more to my attack skill. Okay, so rookie sight, I'm going to buy 2 rookie sights to increase the charge. MG rookie barrel. Ooh.
Thanks.
I think Vacheron has that equipped, but whatever. I'm going to buy it anyway. And I already have a rookie barrel. I'll buy another rookie barrel.
Thanks. Off with you then.
That should do it. Okay, let's check these things out. So let's put the barrel on there. Awesome. Rookie magazine already on there. Handgun rookie magazine. I'll put the rookie sight on there. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Okay, so that's on there. So let's go to the 1911. Put a rookie sight on there. Can I do 2? Oh, I can! Oh, goodness gracious me. Yep, we're loading these babies all up. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, I see. The little Beretta can only mount 1. The 1911 can mount 2 red dot sights. And yeah, I can buy another one. Yeah.
How much? You can't afford it.
Yeah, baby. I want more.
Thanks. Off with you then.
I don't care. Yes, I understand it's not listed here. Put the MG barrel on there. And I still got a lot of room to spare, so up to 4% charge time. It's a little bit of number crunching, but once you actually get into a battle, you'll start to understand it a bit more. So I can actually even buy grips too, which makes no sense. I don't know why you would grab a handgun by the barrel, but whatever. I'm not the expert gunsmither. Okay.
Thanks.
Can I actually buy hexes? No, I can't buy hexes. Okay, so let me talk about the hexes. I'll talk about the hexes when I get out on the map. I'm actually wondering why Zephyr's the main character. Vacheron is actually, I think, the main character of the game. Zephyr and Leanne had a appearance in the beginning of the game, but how as to why they ended up here, given the situation that they found themselves in, I will never know. Awesome. What did that do exactly? So, I didn't pay attention. Increases accuracy just a little tiny bit, but every little bit helps. It also looks like there's a, if I'm reading that correctly, there is a attachment for a stock as well. It would be really, really cool if you could turn these like into carbines, but it doesn't look like it can. Oh, well, that's fine. So let's see, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Oh man, I feel so powerful. So I guess I have to go back to... No, this'll get me out of the... Actually, why not? Let's go. I still got to complete some stuff, so let me check that out again. The mission memo thing. So what does he want me to do? He says dolls. Do you have any dolls at your home? So I'll take unwanted dolls off your hands. Also, I have to run the shop at night. If you get any dolls... So what does that mean? Do I actually have to look in my house for dolls? I mean, that's how I'm interpreting it. This is a clothing shop, too, by the way. So it's a place for you, like, if you have different things, like a different holster or something like that. It's going to modify everything. There's a lot of variables in this game.
How can I help?
Yes, I can buy something. Awesome. So Vacheron, who's the main character of the game, I take it. It doesn't seem like that. Oh, it's a shirt. Is there a preview at all? Okay, I see. The only way to do that is if it's... Okay, if I try to buy. So, assist treasure. Ooh, ivory ain't exactly my color, but whatever. So, the boots. Like a suede? Oh, God, what is that? Okay, maybe for Converse, sure, but those are boots, man. The Uncle Sam. Oh, this tickles my my America bone. Is based on some old textiles found in a ruined storehouse. What does that imply about this world? Green? Where's a green boot? No. No. Ooh. Kind of like it. How much do they want? 2,500 for that? Whatever. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, I think I understand why Zephyr's the main character. I think he was like the focus of this particular chapter. I think depending on whoever's the focus of a chapter is the one you play as. I don't know that for certain. What is that little goblin? Those are like the Goombas of the game. You'll find those a whole lot. Is he back? Nope, he ran away. This Clockwork City is really, really neat. I hope that they really go into like the history of the city that they're in, of Bezel City. Okay, I'm going to take a look around, because I think the game asked if there's dolls somewhere, anywhere, I don't know. Rest on a sofa, can't do that. Oh, look at that. Alright, fine, let's just steal people's dolls, why don't we? Anywhere else? I might as well look upstairs, see if Zephyr has anything in his room. Where the hell is Vacheron sleep? Vacheron, Vash Stampede. Got a Trigun reference in there. I don't know if that was intended. So you got a perfectly good shotgun. You got 2 shotguns over there. Why can't I take them? That's the only one. I've only got the 1 doll. So I suppose that's what I need. Hell, I don't know. Alright, let's go back to the old man after we basically stole one of our roommate's dolls. Leanne's not going to need that. Cheery town music. Yes. Nice. Alright, completed. So that was the last quest, I think, I had to worry about here. I'd like to get into combat soon. It looks like I have to wait until the next chapter starts, I suppose. Ah, hell, let's go. I want to fight. So, I was going to talk about the hexes now. So, as you can see, the world map is made out of these hexagons. Now, these hexes help determine where exactly you're going in the world. And during the course of your fight, you'll find these things called energy hexes. And when you're around here, you can put them around the map like so. And you do something like that, and eventually it will allow you to go to different locations on the map. Sometimes these are very important locations, such as this elevator to level 6, which was covered by the hexes before that point. And you'll pick these up just by going around, just by going to your travels. It's been remarkably calm. Let's head down to level 6. So these are minor elevators that you can just go up and down with. So the core lifts, however, that's going to take you to important areas. Oh, here we go. Let's get started. Alright, so here's combat right now. So this is where the strategy comes in. We have 3 guys around here that we can position. This is where some people say it's similar to Valkyria Chronicles. So, I have the opportunity to move anybody I want here, and as I do, it moves like a action meter. And as I move that move around, the action meter decreases. The action meter also decreases when I decide to attack an opponent. So, let's attack one of these gremlins here. So let's go select using the D-pad, get close. So, there we go. Now Buddy's going to probably take a swipe at me. Alright, this is also where our scratch damage is going to come in. So I'm going to attack this leader here. Oh. So now they're going to rush me here. Watch what I'm about to do right now. If I press the X button, I'll be able to bring up this little line. This is what's called a hero move. Now, the hero move is really badass. It allows me to attack all these guys if I want to. So watch how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to target this guy here. I'm going to hit the X button, and then we're going to watch something really cool. Here we go. So that's really, really neat. By spending these bezels, I can attack different enemies on the map, and usually in one movement. And in the time that I move, those enemies can't attack me. So let's try to attack this guy with the scratch damage. Ah, I lost my chance. Actually, no, I won't lose my chance. Actually, I did lose my chance. So if I attack with scratch damage, I'll add to that little blue blade there, that little blue blade of health. So let's attack this guy here. So because that's temporary damage, if I move around, that'll disappear. However, since it's blue, I have the opportunity to do direct damage. And if I do direct damage to this guy, I could convert that scratch damage into direct damage. Watch how I do this here.
Hell just got a little more crowded.
I like this game. I really like it. I think the concept is cool. I think the strategy is cool. And once you start to get the advanced maneuvers down, then it starts to get really, really neat. Now I don't know all the advanced maneuvers. There's one more attack I don't really know much about, and that's the try attack. Now you get to that by building resonance.
Leanne goes both ways. Good to know.
Hey, save it, why don't
And mostly that's accomplished by basically running between the other guys here. And that causes a resonance. So that's what that little sparking is. That's a resonance. So actually, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try it. Why not? It might cause me to go into a critical state if I'm not careful, but let's try it anyway. And engage.
Too late.
Oh, I can actually even switch characters. I can actually switch targets as well. That's really useful. Good to know. So I'm going to... Oh, no, I'm going to hit that there. There we go. So I'm wondering if I can actually do this now. I've got resonance for pretty much everybody, so I want to see if I can actually do this. I can do a try attack. So if you build enough resonance, you'll be able to do this, and you'll be able to load damage on. And I was able to do that pretty carefully, so I still have bezels left over, so I avoid a critical state. If I'm down to 0 bezels, critical state, slow attacks, greater damage. Let's try this. I messed up. I messed up that one. So it's too late for that, but that's the advanced maneuver. It's all timing with that sort of thing. So that's what that is. When you are going around and doing that, you're watching those meters fill up. You have to time it properly. Half its timing. When you're doing those attacks, that spinning circle there is a meter break. So that's basically your attack. You could let that charge one time, or you could let it charge multiple times where you have a greater attack. That's why I was sticking all that stuff onto the guns, increasing the charge time for the meters. Let's try it again. So this time I'm going to... Let's try that again. I want to try getting that. So let's get Vash moving. Ah, see, now I hit the other guy I was aiming for. That's unexpected. So Vash is getting completely and totally messed up right now. But now I can convert that sweet scratch damage to direct damage. Nice! Alright, so let's try that one more time. So I've got enough to do that. Let's try this again. So that turned out really, really well. I was able to get that done. I'm slowly learning how to play this game. I like it. Okay, so let's actually continue the plot here. I think Corey Feldman's in this game too. I think I heard him as like one of the other characters. You'll see him in the episode where I'm not talking at all. So I'm going to save the game here. So I'm 4 hours into the game, almost exactly. I'm enjoying this. Most games are over by the time you hit the 4-hour mark. And some games you wish were over by that point. To human. Okay, I'll rest as well to get all of my energy back. If you rest, you can recover all your bezels, which means that you can do more attacks if you want to. Okay, so I don't need that. This is actually, I put that there, it's a save point. You can actually purchase these or receive these as rewards. You can put them on the map as places to regain your energy. So, let's go back to the city. I hope I get to go down there eventually. It seems like there's different layers of city everywhere we go. At the ground level, you kind of see it a lot in the very first cutscene of the game. I hope I get to go down there. It seems rather interesting. So, we're going to go here and advance the storyline. And some of these fights are very, very tough. This game is actually rather difficult at times. If you're not careful, it will take you and beat you. Okay? So don't mistake this for an easy game. I didn't even know before that. I didn't even know that you had to get closer and do all that or your attacks would be slower and whatnot. So I was fumbling my attacks, dying over and over at the first chance simply because I didn't know. It was by the grace of God I was able to get to the arena and actually get the tutorials. Why I actually need to leave the city to go to that sort of thing to get tutorials, I don't know, but I was able to do it and I'm better off for it. So, let's go on to the next chapter.
More than our share of monster attacks lately.
So you think that's why there's been so much guard work?
That's a good guess.
Where's Leanne?
The bath.
Aren't you a sweet young thing? Not getting cold feet, I hope. Whatever are you thinking?
Another monster about to strike.
There's a lot of that going around.
Oh, you scoundrel, you.
Oh, something always happens just when things start getting good.
A monster here?
Hey, not wasting any time. Come on, get your ass up here.
What?
Must have been some monster, huh?
Give me a break.
So sorry.
You see anything?
Funny. I was about to ask you the same thing.
I didn't see a thing, okay?
Too small for a good look, huh?
What too small?
You're a rack.
Single light.
Maybe trouble at the power station. Up for a trip?
Yeah, I am. I'm good in the dark.
Hey, I'm coming too. You didn't see anything, right, Zephyr?
He's good in the dark.
Will you knock it off?
I'm actually wondering if I can actually get jumped in town now, if I can get random encounters in here. Alright, so I'm assuming we have to head to the Hughes power plant now. Level 4, huh? Better save just to be sure. Usually, with this sort of thing, is I'll need to go through a dungeon, essentially. And dungeons are basically consist of a whole bunch of areas with progressively stronger opponents. I could get my butt kicked here if I'm not careful. Okay, so terminal. Some facilities can produce a special effect in linked areas. First, place a colored energy hex on a terminal to produce the energy of that color. Next, use colored energy hex on neighboring hexes to increase the amount of energy flowing to that terminal. Once enough energy is accumulated, the terminal's effect will be activated on all connecting hexes of that color. Slows down the scratch damage restoration rate. So, these are modifiers, more or less. Changing the top and bottom edges of an elevator to the same color always allows energy to be shared across levels. Oh, really interesting. If multiple terminals are connected, their energy requirement for activation becomes the sum of their individual requirements. When connected to a dungeon, the effects extend to that entire dungeon. Metal-coated rounds. Okay, so metal-coated rounds are good, I suppose, for robots. So let me see if I can do all that sort of stuff. Equip. Okay. Alright. Molotovs. Not really good for that. Accessories. So I guess Zephyr has all that. Magazine case. Metal coated rounds. Okay, equip to a magazine case to use. I think I understand how to do that. Okay, so let's go. Oh, those are the terminals. Okay. Close road. Oh, I just got jumped. Let's go. So jumping over a target will negate a lot of their defenses. So it's really good if I want to take down a guy. Okay. So if a guy's hiding behind cover, it'll help me out. So I'm actually going to target this guy here. Nope. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, Leanne's gonna go this way. Okay, yeah, here we go. I got him now. Nice.
You think they learned their lesson?
So that was a roadblock, I assume. So closed road. Previously open due to pedestrian traffic. The roadway has been closed off. Disuse has seen it deteriorate into an unsafe slum. Here we go again. Okay, so this is cover. I can move my guys around here to position them. If I hit B, I can manually end a turn. I'd like to get this guy here.
How about this?
Too slow.
Nice.
So long.
Straight to hell.
So it's cool, if a target's airborne while I'm doing a hero move, I have a opportunity to take him down with a bonus shot. And if I kill a leader of any attacking group, I can automatically end a fight. So let's try putting down these power blocks here. Bam. Oh, I got some eyeglasses. Wonderful. So what does this terminal do? Hint of luck. View effect. Oh, if I didn't mean to do that, but if I hit the back button, I can actually look up the whole city, depending on where I am. Oh, really cool. Really, really cool. How far down can I go? I didn't even know this. Oh, I got a long way to go here. So let's try it again. Hint of luck. The terminal increases the item drop rate by a factor of 1.5. Whoop. Can I get anything else while I'm at it before I go in? No. Alright, let's just get this over and done with. I'm going to save here. Well, I guess I'm going to get attacked.
I'm not much for backing down from a fight.
You're hard to fight. That's your last. You gotta be kidding me. You want some of this? Too late for regret.
Straight to hell!
Barely hit me.
Nope, I guess I'm doing this like this.
Were they too weak or were we too strong?
You'll level up randomly. Well, not randomly. You'll level up in the middle of matches. You won't get any experience tallied at the end of a match. So while you're doing an attack, you might find that you just all of a sudden, ding, level up. Alright, so I need to equip, let's see, metal coated rounds. That's what I want to do. So, did that do it? I hope so. This is really stupid, but I'm going to attack this guy right off the bat. Actually, what I'm gonna get Leanne over here. Attack this mutt here. Okay, alright. Wait, did the dog take the hit? I don't even know. Let's just do this.
This can't be good.
Now I'm going to let him have it. Targeting this dude. If I've got the metal-coated rounds equipped. Wonderful. Let's go. Oh, nope. I messed up. I just hit the A button out of reflex. X button. Go.
Straight to hell!
See, that's a really good way of looking at it. That guy, that enemy had defenses all over his body, but I was able to jump over him, and because of that, was able to basically bypass everything and still get my damage hit on that. I messed up. Okay, so Zephyr's in danger now. Let's go this way again. Attack the dog this time. Bam! There we go. There's our level up. Skills earned, damage up, ×2, chance 33%. Awesome. And that took the guy down. That was a pretty quick match compared to what I did the first time I was here. Okay. We move forward. Actually, I think I'll make another episode for this, just going through entirely. But this is Residence of Fate. Really, really enjoying it, and I'll see you in the next episode.